negotiations today after their month-long demonstration erupted in violence yesterday. Bullet casings, pools of blood and burnt army vehicles littered the Bangkok streets where soldiers had tried to clear the protesters. At least 21 people were killed and more than 800 injured. Iran says it will complain to the UN after America excluded it from a promise not to use nuclear weapons on non-nuclear countries. Tehran says the move can only be interpreted as a direct threat. And astronauts on the International Space Station stepped outside today for some DIY on their air conditioning. They were replacing a tank of ammonia that's used to cool the space station's many electronics. Football and relegated Portsmouth are in the FA Cup final. They beat Spurs 2-0 after extra time in a remarkable match at Wembley. Natalie Perks.
Administration, relegation, now jubilation. Portsmouth through to try and win back the cup they lifted only 2 years ago. Harry Redknapp was their manager then. He knew all about their fighting spirit. But earlier, both sides had kept missing their chances. On paper, this should have been so easy for Spurs, but Portsmouth, though down, weren't yet out. With crucial league games coming up, the last thing Tottenham needed was extra time. The plucky Portsmouth were clinging to the dream. Just one slip could make the difference. Dawson was the full guard. But luck was needed too, and it was with Portsmouth. Crouch's goal ruled out for a foul on David James. The England keeper knew that was a gift. And with only 5 minutes left, another huge lifeline. An unbelievable end after an unbelievable season on the South Coast. What a magical day for Portsmouth. That win worth a minimum of £1.8 million from the FA. With so many players due contract extensions and big bonuses should they play against Chelsea, it could be finances, not glory, that come to define the biggest game of their history.
Thank you, Natalie. And Dundee United have made it to the final of the Scottish Cup, where they'll meet First Division Ross County. They beat Raith Rovers 2-0 this afternoon. Meanwhile, in the SPL, St Johnstone beat Aberdeen 3-1. In England, Manchester United's hopes of retaining their Premier League title have suffered another major setback. They couldn't find a way past Blackburn Rovers at Ewood Park. Gary Neville had one of United's best chances, but it finished goalless. They remain second, a point behind Chelsea, who have a game in hand. Manchester City tightened their grip on 4th place with a comfortable 5-1 win over Birmingham Eastlands. Emmanuel Adebayor completed the scoring with his second of the match.